while other advertisers used fast-talking call-to-action spots to get their phones to ring.
I stand tough and carry a big, big hammer.
Here at the Southeastern Spine Institute, we have found that by using relaxed, longer formats, media works much better in creating a credible message and attracting new patients.
And I'm cured.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Hill.
And I'm Angie Mazzell.
Welcome to all of you watching. Stay tuned for this edition of the Southeastern Spine Institute's medical show on spine health.
We're able to speak to the public more easily and educate them.
There's new technology coming out every day, and people who years before were told there's nothing that can be done, well, there's a hope for them now.
Perhaps being the first in our industry, we have created medical documentaries using a similar format as the TV show 60 Minutes, titled The Age of Spinal Medicine. Featuring our own patients, we tell their compelling success stories in a truly relatable way.
Went dead on me about 3 weeks ago.
People can see firsthand how the Southeastern Spine Institute's medical treatments are getting people back to their active lives.
Our first story is about a man who waited patiently for his son to return home from Afghanistan. In fact, he even planned a lifelong dream of a hunting trip out west upon his return. But as the date neared, something very dramatic happened.
I was the lead pallbearer on the right-hand side, and as we stepped out of the church is when it actually ruptured, and the pain was so sharp and so severe until I almost dropped the casket.
He's the love of my life, and it made my heart hurt to see him in so much pain.
Ron Gooding's injury at his mother-in-law's funeral changed his life. He was once a very active, outdoor kind of guy, but all of that ended after he hurt his back.
I couldn't come up to my farm, I couldn't work, couldn't go bow fishing. New hunting was out of the question.
And so was that dream trip with his son.
I was in so much pain, eating so many pain pills here, I don't even remember the days.
But Ron did remember the Southeastern Spine Institute, and he knew if anyone could help, it would be them.
Ron had something we call a spondylolisthesis, meaning he had normal motion at one segment of his lumbar spine with pressure on the nerves, which is causing a lot of back pain and leg pain.
Doctors usually ask you what your pain level is, from 1 to 10. And when mine ruptured, it was beyond 10.
We tried a variety of non-operative measures, mainly injections and therapy, which were helpful for him to some degree, but eventually his pain got to the point where he was looking for other options, and he had a problem that we knew would respond well to surgery.
My son was in Afghanistan for 9 months, and we had planned this hunt as a father-son reunion get-together time. I really had my doubts whether I could make this hunt.
Could Ron get better in time to make the trip right after having back surgery?
This was his goal, is to be able to get back and go on this trip with his son.
But with today's modern surgeries, not only are the minimally invasive procedures simpler and with better results, but the recovery time can be minimal as well.
We've seen that patients are having better recoveries and ultimately better outcomes.
And once I had the surgery, I knew I could do it.
And just recovered beautifully, probably in record time.
And we had a fantastic time.
Okay, here we are, Broadmouth Canyon. We've got the mountain and valley behind us. We're supposed to get 10 inches of snow tonight. I'm here with my dad. I love him so much. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do this with my father. First elk hunt for both of us.
Yep.
We saw some huge bulls coming in, 350 to 380 class, maybe. You see him?
Yeah, I see him. Look at him.
It's like courtship days again. We just have the best time together. We go places, do things, and we're just not hindered by his back anymore.
Fortunately, everything went well with surgery, and he's doing extremely well. Was able to make this trip, which has meant a lot to him, means a lot to me, and just a very good story.
By spending more time conveying our message, viewers have a better chance to absorb and learn about the latest medical technologies and get to know our physicians.
What it means is I'm going to direct you to our other physicians and caretakers who can help you get the treatment.
The surgeons refer us patients directly. We work in the same buildings side by side, and we can collaborate with them on what the best option is for the patient.
Everybody there seemed so nice. They explained everything, even in terms that I could understand, and I felt very confident.
Went over his x-rays and MRI, talked about how bad his pressure was. And you see you got a little wear and tear at the 2 lower discs down here. And he'd seen kind of a progressive decline in his abilities. And he'd tried a lot of other non-operative procedures and they hadn't worked. So we talked about surgery.
This unique approach helps us stand out from our competitors and has helped turn the Southeastern Spine Institute into a household name. We can now integrate other orthopedic surgeons into our shows, seamlessly producing commercials to match our well-known image and getting them exposed to primetime broadcast at a fraction of the cost.
Did you know more and more people are experiencing carpal tunnel syndrome than ever before? So the Same-Day Surgery Center at Southeastern Spine has now expanded to treat all types of orthopedic problems, including hand and wrist issues such as carpal tunnel. Dr. Kyle Coco explains.
Carpal tunnel is the most common thing I see in my office. We tend to see carpal tunnel after they've seen a spine doctor because the symptoms can overlap.
What this is a pinched nerve in your wrist that causes your hand to go numb and tingly. It starts with nighttime symptoms and it can progress to nerve damage, so it's important to get it checked out.
You come in, you go home the same day.
He did a phenomenal job. I don't even have a scar. The care was exceptional. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, hands down.
If you're experiencing neck pain, numbness in your hand or arm, come to the Same-Day Surgery Center at Southeastern Spine, where everything you need is under one roof. For more information, go to handinstituteofcharleston.com.
From promotions directing people to watch our shows live and online, to commercials and mini-shows, we have grown our brand name and have captured a large reach and frequency in the market.
Everyone knows the Southeastern Spine Institute creates medical documentaries on spine health. They're all about the latest medical procedures that help people get out of pain and back to their active lives. Now you can stream any of our shows to learn more. Just go to southeasternspine.com/streaming. Watch stories from real patients about how new medical advancements are helping people live without pain. And to make your own appointment, call 866-SPINE50 now. No referral is needed. Relief from back pain is just a day away. The Southeastern Spine Institute now helps end your back or neck pain with same-day surgical and non-surgical procedures. We're helping more and more people get out of pain faster, utilizing the latest microsurgical procedures, including cervical artificial disc replacement. Same-day surgery gets you back to your active life sooner. Call 866-SPINE50 or go online at southeasternspine.com to schedule your own appointment. No referral is needed.
We have even created our own podcast channel. People can stream the latest episodes to hear directly from our doctors as they talk about recent medical techniques now available at the Southeastern Spine Institute.
Welcome to another edition of Back Talk, brought to you from the Southeastern Studios in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Each episode, you'll hear from board-certified physicians as they explore the latest in medical procedures that are now helping get more and more people out of pain and back to their active lives.
Dr. Plunkett and I are sitting in Southeastern Spine today, and we have some updates on spinal cord stimulation and just stimulation in general with some new options for our patients. And Dr. Plunkett's going to talk to us about some new indications for spinal cord stimulation that opens up a whole new patient population for us to treat.
That's really new, that's come along in the last year and a half, is this Intercept procedure. And I'd say there's still maybe a little bit of skepticism within our practice about the Intercept procedure. But I was very skeptical of it, but I've definitely been sold on it. I've had some really unbelievable outcomes.
Our video messages are also used to maintain our dynamic website and support a strong internet marketing campaign reaching all streaming services, plus Facebook and YouTube videos. We are now well positioned to expand our video marketing to include all areas of orthopedic medicine. This campaign is part of our overall advertising strategy and coincides perfectly with our well-known slogan, everything under one roof.
In pain, we have everything you need under one roof. Call 866-SPINE50 or go online at southeasternspine.com to schedule your own appointment. No referral is needed.